Hello everyone. In today's video, we'll witness one of nature's most powerful and unforgiving forces, floods. As the waters rise, they not only sweep away homes and vehicles, but also take away the peace of entire regions. After a massive mudslide, all the trees along Whitney Creek in Siskiyou County were washed away, creating a dramatic display of nature's power.
Wow.
The mud flow from Trabuco Canyon carried everything in its path, reminding us of the devastation nature can cause.
So coming down here at Trabuco Canyon Road.
This is a clear example of how heavy rainfall and flooding can change landscapes and affect lives.
What's happening right now?
Debris from the Bighorn Fire increased the risk of mudslides in the Canada del Oro Wash in Arizona. This serves as a reminder of the long-term effects of wildfires. Heavy rainfall has caused severe flooding across eastern Bulgaria, submerging streets and destroying infrastructure.
No, la signora.
Signora, spostasse.
The streets of Catania, Sicily, suddenly turned into rivers after several days of heavy rain.
Ragazzi, qua la situazione sta degenerando, ma...
When the floodwaters rose following the monsoon rains, firefighters in Arizona quickly rushed to rescue a driver trapped in their vehicle.
Look at all this. Another day at the dam.
The ice falling at the Anamosa Dam created a dramatic scene, reminding us of the powerful impact of winter. As the water flowed down Moonin Brook during the drought, we saw nature's harshness, but also the resilience of the river's flow.
Oh my God. Oh my God.
Floodwaters overwhelmed a car dealership in New Jersey, sweeping away vehicles like small boats on an endless river. Under the relentless rain, earth and water fused together, creating a non-stop flow.
Oh, good.
Oh gosh. The powerful flood swept away a woman's house in North Carolina like a sudden tidal wave.
Oh my gosh.
What a surprise! The cliff, like an old creature, collapsed into the river in New Zealand after a heavy rain. Nature's transformation is truly unpredictable.
Oh my gosh.
Holy. This bridge is gonna collapse. We are not getting home. Oh my.
Severe flooding swept away a bridge in Yellowstone National Park, like a massive wave suddenly wiping away all traces of the land.
Oh my god. That is dangerous.
Ice floods swept into Buffalo when temperatures rose, like an unexpected cold wave hitting the city. Oh no. The debris, like angry waves from Storm Franklin, swept away the bridge into chaos.
This is Lieutenant Jonathan Baxter reporting.
In the midst of the flood's fury, like a smoldering fire, the unity of the people in San Francisco shone brightly.
They're going to be doing now is they're going to be taking our victim.
There it goes.
Yep, there it goes.
There it goes.
Oh no, no.
Oh no, 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 no.
Heavy rain poured endlessly, like the sky's fury, submerging Missouri and Kansas in a sea of water.
At the ground, you can see it caving in. This is incredibly scary. Okay, we're backing up. We're backing up. Just right here, live on TV.
Despite the modern constructions built with precision and strength, when nature speaks, everything must bow. Like ice shattering under the sun's pressure, the bridge in Pakistan collapsed with the roar of the floodwaters. The flooded river under the historic bridge in Scotland's Highlands was like a massive wave suddenly sweeping away everything in its path. The power of nature leaves everyone in awe. Floodwaters turned into a waterfall blocking the road in northern New South Wales. Floodwaters kept rising after heavy rains in southwestern Missouri, prompting an emergency declaration. Floodwaters flooded every nook and cranny, turning the residents' homes into pools. Floods, like a giant monster, rose up, sweeping everything in their path as they passed through Hilo, Hawaii. After freezing temperatures caused a fire hydrant to burst, a A store in Kansas was flooded by a rush of water. Nature always knows how to surprise us. Heavy rain caused subway stations in New York to flood, like a sudden flood wave covering the city. The floodwaters rose powerfully, sweeping away roads in Cathy's Valley, like an uncontrollable wave. What a surprise! Nature, like a harsh judge, gave the bridge in New South Wales a test.
There she goes! Holy cow!
Oh my! The flood came like the wrath of the earth, wiping away every peaceful image I knew at Dunham Park in Sioux Falls.
That would be Moose and all four to forage officials. Thank you.
In the Avoca, Pennsylvania flood, a rare ice jam caused Mill Creek to flow backward, creating a rare sight. Incredible! The massive house was swept away by the floodwaters like a boat adrift, reaffirming nature's power. The flooding in Salem caused partial damage to the bridge. Nature's power is clearly visible.
This is my neighbor's place.
Hundreds of spiders crawled up the family's garage, like little captains trying to escape the furious waves of the flood.
Oh, Jesus.
Like a small army, Slater bugs moved through the red soil of Queensland, like nature's messengers delivering the message of change. Leave a Mondo Viewer 1 comment if you're as impressed by this army of bugs as I am. When the thorn caterpillar blooms, it's not just a natural miracle, but also a lesson in survival in the wild. Cicadas covered trees outside Washington, D.C., creating a lively picture, a perfect harmony between nature and sound. Hundreds of beetles flew across Queensland, creating a moving natural wave in space. Wow, a giant spider web created by caterpillars covered a fence in an English town. Army ants created a vortex, demonstrating the magical power of organization and perfect cooperation in the natural world. Look, the Neowise comet flew across the night sky, and fireflies lit up like tiny stars on the ground at an Iowa stadium. person in central New South Wales, Australia, captured a scene of a mosquito swarm, like a cloud covering the porch, during heavy rain and flooding in the area. In the middle of the flood, a bride walked confidently down the aisle, creating a beautiful and emotional scene, a symbol of strength and love. Thankfully, the herd of cows was saved from the flood's grasp, a sight that makes us feel the deep connection between humans and animals.
All the big boats are bringing in the little ones.
In footage from Metro Manila, a barge got stuck under a bridge due to floodwaters from a typhoon, creating a dramatic scene. This is a valuable lesson about the need to prepare for floods. Early flood prevention efforts will protect you and your property. The heavy ship cut through the waves, like a weary traveler lost, crashing into the barrier beneath the bridge in Miami. Storm Helene brought the floodwaters like an angry dragon, sweeping through Chimney Rock Village and leaving behind only mud.
Flying bridge is gone. And
She went. Oh God. She went.
Storm Helene brought the floodwaters like an angry dragon, sweeping through Chimney Rock Village and leaving behind only mud. When the storm waves hit Tampa, the bridges had to bow under the pressure of the ocean. The main water pipe burst, causing major flooding in Montreal, serving as a warning about the hidden infrastructure risks in modern cities. Oh gosh. Amid San Francisco's misty fog, a mysterious figure appeared like a ghost in broad daylight. That was the Brocken Spectre, a supernatural phenomenon. Floodwaters rose in the state of Rio Grande do Sul, like a river bursting its banks, disrupting waterway traffic. An ingenious design, isn't it? On the calm waters of Baltimore, a giant floating crane slowly moved like a silent keeper of the past, tidying up history.
Llevó el puente. Ahí va, ¿eh? Ah. Ahí va, ahí va. Dios mío, qué dolor me...
When Storm Fiona roared across the skies of Puerto Rico, a bridge couldn't withstand nature's fury. The waterfall from the heart of the mountain crashed down like the earth's sobs, raising the water level and drowning the peaceful silence of the Grand Canyon. The powerful waves from Storm Bomb altered the structure of some sections of the pier and sidewalk along the coast in Santa Cruz. The wind swept across the bridge like an invisible wave, strong enough to make the large truck tilt.
There you go.
After the heavy rain, the bridge in eastern Alabama couldn't hold up and collapsed into the stream, like a fragile vine torn by the wind. Oh my. Yosemite Falls erupted with powerful water as record snowmelt created swirling waves. San Francisco's sky was filled with clouds like a mysterious curtain as the ravens flew over the city. Amid the gentle mist, the Golden Gate Bridge sank into the hazy space of San Francisco as the fog season began. The Golden Gate Bridge, a monumental structure, had to close after the storm passed.
Oh, all right.
Santa Barbara's sky seemed to rip apart as heavy rain fell. Oh my God. The flood in Vermont swept away a truck like a leaf floating on the river. Dense fog covered the Maryland Bridge like a thin mist on everything, reducing visibility to almost nothing. Amid the storm, lightning cut across the darkness, falling on the Charles River like a brilliant streak of light in the night. A large waterspout twisted over Lake Pontchartrain in Louisiana. After the fierce storm, a rainbow appeared in the sky over San Francisco, like a bright ribbon restoring the beauty of the atmosphere.
Are you on the causeway?
Yeah, why?
Just be real careful because there's one.
I hit one! Another one!
Birds flew in like old friends, leaving the woman in awe.
Just to give you a sense of size, I can't even walk through this pile.
Strangely, a pile of flies appeared on the Pennsylvania Bridge like a whisper from nature.
I don't know, there's a lot of fish down there in the water today.
Guys, this is just so surreal. I don't know if you can see, we got white caps.
Storm Sally dumped over 2 feet of rain on Pensacola, like a waterfall constantly flowing through the city. Thousands of snow geese flew over Lake McGregor like a strong migratory flock, creating a breathtaking sight in the sky over southern Alberta. The flooding river surged violently under the historic bridge in Scotland's Highlands, like a giant wave sweeping away everything in its path. The supermoon silently rose over Newport Bridge, like a giant lantern lighting up the entire city. The starlings performed an enchanting dance in the sky, leaving behind magical whispers.
The starlings?
The dawn of the year appeared spectacularly as powerful rays broke through the thick fog.
One, engine ignition, and liftoff of the Falcon 9 rocket on the IM-2 mission for Intuitive Machines.
The moon landing ship launched into the night sky in Florida, creating an inspiring event that sparked curiosity and dreams of new horizons beyond space.
Point of greatest aerodynamic pressure on the vehicle.
A magical moment, bringing a mystical beauty to the landscape, making us feel the wonder of nature. A lovely and humorous moment when a pet shows its creativity and intelligence.
Dog opens and closes the door. Well, if anything, you take him on tour.
What color was she before?
A golden retriever in Hillsboro, Oregon, solved the problem by taking the opportunity to cool down at a dog park. A deer with a beach holiday style cruised along the sand in southern England, making everyone smile.
Oh my God, I'm in a tornado. I'm in a tornado. I'm in a tornado. I'm in a tornado!
When encountering a tornado, change your route immediately to ensure safety.
Oh my gosh, it's flipping cars! Oh.
The tornado that swept a car into the opposite lane in Jacksonville is a reminder of the need to always stay informed with weather forecasts.
Garden City right now. I think we're in the middle of it. Holy our pickup's gonna get messed up.
Strong winds during a storm create swirling forces, that can send debris into traffic. Be cautious when moving.
अंदर शादी चल रही है बाहर देखो
On April 24th, a wedding in India was completely disrupted when a decorated pavilion collapsed under the force of strong winds and heavy rain. A baseball tournament in Hendersonville was paused by an uninvited guest, a dust storm that forced everything to stop immediately.
What is going on, Bryson?
Natural disasters can strike unexpectedly, so always be prepared and take shelter in a safe place. A lucky family in Gary, Indiana, managed to get their dog inside just before a tornado hit. A major rock slide at a Tennessee supermarket parking lot in 2023 serves as a reminder to pay attention to safety warnings in disaster-prone areas. The tornado in Alabama was a tough test. Only solid structures can withstand nature's fury. Gas station canopy was swept up like a leaf in strong winds in Mountain View. No one could have anticipated this. A massive tornado appeared in the skies of the UAE, like nature's wrath lighting up the sky with intense fury.
Shit. Oh my god. What a fucking tornado, bro.
Weather forecasting is key for a safe journey. Nature can always change unexpectedly. Dashcam video captured the full power of the tornado, tearing through Gaylord like an unstoppable fury from nature. A dust storm in West Sussex, a natural performance, whisking dry grass into the air like dancers in space. Kilauea awakened its power on April 22nd, with lava erupting hundreds of feet into the sky. Red dust can combine with atmospheric conditions to form storm clouds, causing extreme weather like strong winds and heavy rain. Quebec is not just known for lakes, but also for small tornadoes performing on the water's surface. Truly unexpected. On April 27th, a train in Nebraska derailed amid tornado warnings, a lesson in being vigilant about extreme weather phenomena. convoy like overturned pieces in a strong storm in Staffordshire. Nature always knows how to leave its mark. Hurricane Beryl blew with such fury, uprooting trees and tearing everything in its path. The lightning in Greece wasn't just a flash of light. It was an enthusiastic greeting that startled everyone. El Paso that day wasn't just about streets. It was also about a natural flood river disrupting everything.
Holy crap! Oh my gosh!
The dust storm hit suddenly, forcing people to run for shelter, disrupting a marathon race in northern Montana.
Holy. Oh my god. Okay. Oh my god. Oh my god, no.
This is an example of the impact of tornadoes. We need better preparation and to build more resilient structures to face natural disasters. The hydrothermal explosion occurred when underground water pressure exceeded its limits, forcing Yellowstone National Park to close. Oh gosh. When you see a dust wall, what will you do to protect your health? Share your experience. Aficionado formed amidst a wildfire in Australia, creating a rare and unpredictable scene. The Arizona fountain lit up in green on St. Patrick's Day, creating an enchanting spectacle. Love the content? Consider leaving a super thanks and help us create more videos for you. Large ice blocks cracked and shattered on the shore of Lake Superior, a clear sign of climate change. Let's act now to protect the Earth.
We got a tornado here or what? I mean...
The dust storm forms when strong winds lift dust particles into the air, creating a vortex that can harm the environment and human health. Floods from Hurricane Ida submerged subway stations in New York, showcasing the immense impact of nature on infrastructure. The storm is no joke. Stay indoors and wait for nature to calm down. The Tinau River flood caused great pressure, collapsing the suspension bridge, proof of the destructive power of floods on weak structures. massive rock blocked the road in Washington, which was moved. Nature can create surprises, requiring us to always be prepared. Strong winds like a hurricane blew away rooftops in New Zealand, turning everything into chaos in the blink of an eye. Driving in bad weather can lead to accidents. Do you have any tips for driving safely when the weather turns extreme?
Look at it. Tornado on the ground right now. In progress. In progress.
It felt like nature was cleaning the area in Kentucky. Everyone was startled by this power. Strong winds like a nature beast swept everything away at 83 miles per hour in Texas. A group of tourists narrowly escaped as a giant tornado, like a rage, almost swept them away in Georgia. Dense fog covered Dubai, paralyzing air traffic with over 100 flight delays. Floodwaters surged over the streets of Cannes like nature's wrath. Never underestimate the power of water. Strong winds in southwestern Pennsylvania were like a nature show, as all items were swept away in an instant. The thunderstorm outside the house was like an uninvited guest, cleaning up everything before it made debris fly.
Above it. Squished it up, now on the sea. We're ready to have a show.
Monster tornado formed in Jamaica, exciting tourists. Perhaps nature was putting on a special show for them. Strong winds created a flying debris show at Shoals Club, turning everything into chaos. A dust storm swept through a construction site like a sudden gust of wind, bringing chaos and dust. What do you think about accurately forecasting tornadoes to reduce damage? Luckily, everyone was safe, but strong winds can blow items away, so securing goods is important when moving. Strong winds, like fury, blew debris and dust toward cars in North Dakota, making everything chaotic in an instant. the traffic lights seemed to shudder in the strong winds in Louisiana. Residents in Virginia faced Hurricane Ophelia like warriors in the storm. No matter how strong the winds and rain, they remained resilient. A terrifying moment when debris flew as the tornado tore apart Northern California. The funnel cloud appeared as a warning sign, appearing in central Texas amid storm warnings for tornadoes.
Ouah, les pozos qui tombent derrière.
The severe floodwaters swept away cars on the roads in central Mexico, creating an astonishing scene. The storm swept through Rock Hill, and an umbrella flew away like a useless object before the power of nature.
That's right, I know a guy that can fix the fence.
A massive tornado like a mystical creature blocked traffic on the Utah freeway, forcing drivers to stop. The spectacular tornado in Mount Vernon felt like a natural cleanup, with debris flying everywhere in a bizarre scene. The intense storm at Epcot stopped everything. Before heading out, don't forget to check the forecast for your journey. The flying debris performed like unwilling dancers in the tornado in West Java, a performance no one wants to join. Tornadoes create strong winds, enough to collapse buildings in an instant, and now it's time to head home for safety. The debris flew like arrows when the huge funnel cloud began to form in the air. Firefighting plane dropped fire retardant on the Deep Woods fire near Saluda, helping to control the raging flames. The storm warning for tornadoes hit the stadium in Kentucky, creating chaos and disrupting everything in an instant. Firenado, like a flying fire, swept across farmland in Australia, turning everything into a nature performance. The EF3 tornado tore apart the Pfizer facility like an uninvited morning cleanup, sweeping the entire building away in a flash. The EF2 tornado landed in Toledo, shattering the clinic's roof as a testament to nature's relentless devastation. Hailstorms destroyed solar panels, warning about the vulnerability of energy infrastructure to extreme nature. Swirling tornado near the farm in Delphi was like an uninvited dancer, disturbing the space. Keep a safe distance. Strong winds in central Oklahoma seem to test the durability of everything in its path, turning everything into chaos. The large lightning strikes hit Madeira Beach, Florida, like a furious display of nature's power. The large waves hit the shore, making everything look picturesque. Don't forget the ocean can change in an instant. Always stay alert. The octopus has the ability to dig a burrow in the sand for shelter. A great survival strategy we should learn more about. A huge funnel cloud appeared in Arkansas amid tornado warnings, creating tension throughout the area. CCTV captured the destructive tornado tearing through a high school in Mississippi, testing the strength of the buildings. In Utah, a rare phenomenon was recorded as an avalanche began swirling near him during the winter storm, creating an unbelievable scene. The barrel wreck yard wasn't just about wind. It also had an extremely powerful wind show that made everyone run.
Oh my God. Look at King's Light. Look at this tree going. Jesus, there go a chair. There go another chair. KK, come check this out.
No, let them be in there.
Tornadoes, like an uninvited guest, swept across Saskatchewan's beach, making everything fly in the strong winds.
kicking. First day on the job.
We're grateful for every viewer. If you enjoyed this video, consider showing some love with a super thanks. Two trains collided, causing the entire Panhandle area to be engulfed in smoke. A lesson about signal checks and speed reduction to avoid risk. When snow falls in California, residents turn snow removal into an art, creative, and full of surprises. Pancake-shaped ice floes surfaced on Lake Superior, like strange mirrors reflecting the mysterious beauty of nature. The snowstorm hit Calhoun County, blanketing everything, turning the entire landscape into a cold, misty white snow-covered land. The strong storm devastated the Cyclades Islands in Greece, causing flooding and forcing traffic bans and school closures. That day in Madrid wasn't just about the beautiful scenery, but also a celebration when the power returned.
En esta parte del Pilcomayo, del Angosto, ahí está Aguascalientes, Aguascalientes.
Flooding in Bolivia left thousands homeless, a valuable lesson about the need to prepare for natural disasters. The latest eruption of Kilauea volcano drew crowds to witness the spectacle. It truly felt like a giant mud dragon. The dazzling northern lights illuminated the night sky in Alaska, creating a breathtaking and mysterious scene. Thank you for taking the time to watch this video. If you love moments like this, don't forget to like and subscribe to the channel to stay updated with the latest videos. We look forward to seeing you again.